What's up, everybody? Time for a new book review. I read The Marshmallow Test by Walter Mischel. I'm here in Dubai in a hotel room, sick from the air conditioning. You can probably hear it from my voice. But a quick book summary and review before I head to the airport. I'm actually leaving from here soon. It's also not just that I'm sick, but it's not even 4 a.m. yet in the morning, so I hope my energy is still there for this video. So, book review, it's a pretty quick read. I read this almost cover to cover in one day while at the airport and in the airplane coming here to Dubai. So this book is about self-control. So it is about the Marshmallow Test. Maybe you have heard about it before. It's about giving kids in an experiment or a test, they're giving a chance to either eat one marshmallow or wait and get 2 marshmallows or cookies or whatever you want to do the experiment with. Excuse me, super tired. So the kids then that eat the marshmallow versus wait for the 2 marshmallows, they follow them later on in life, and they figured out that those who exerted or were able to control themselves, use self-control better and delayed gratification, they would end up becoming much more successful later on in life, whether it's in their careers, relationships, etc. It's an interesting test. So there is that correlation between those people, and that means the self-control is key to success. So if you don't have self-control, if you just want everything now, instant gratification, you lack the skills that you need to be successful. To be successful in anything, it requires delayed gratification and the ability to control yourself and your emotions. And then what it also talks about in this book is the hot system and the cool system. So that basically refers to these impulses, these desires, these things that you want to do immediately, again the instant gratification, versus being able to control yourself. So the hot system is, of course, is the system where your body says, like, eat that donut right now, or whatever else it might be. Like, he used the example of some celebrities who cheated on their partners, or things like that, where you're making an emotional decision and neglecting the future consequences. You're just thinking about what you're getting now. What are the examples? Like the skipping the not doing the homework. It's nicer to watch Netflix instead of doing homework, or it's nicer to procrastinate when you have a business and you should be working, but instead you're just playing video games or whatever. And the hot system, again, it's that impulse, it's that desire in the moment to get the instant gratification and to neglect the consequences. And the cool system is where you're more controlled and thinking about also the consequences, not just the momentarily pleasure or the momentarily happiness or satisfaction you might get in the moment. It thinks about the consequences. And how often is it like that, actually, when you think about it? Like the hot system, it doesn't think about the consequences. Like everybody who eats junk food, they don't think about the consequences of higher blood pressure or heart attacks or gaining weight, the waistline expanding, clothes not fitting, not looking good, not feeling good. Nobody thinks about that usually when they eat junk food. They just think about the instant gratification. So this tea should help a little bit with my flu. So that's the key, is to learn to be in the cool system, to be able to control yourself. And yeah, really understanding these things, it actually really helps also with self-control, when you understand that we all have these we all have the desire to like have everything now instead of in the future. Something 10 years from now seems much less desirable. For example, if you put money into the S&P 500 or something, you logically know that it's gonna have it's gonna grow a lot in the next 10, 20, 30 years. But something like, even if you could have $500,000 or euros in 30 years, you value it much less than what you can have now. Like now you might value even just that 500 euros extra more, because you can buy a pair of new shoes, or you can do a quick trip, vacation or something like that, and you might value that more than literally multitudes more money 30 years from now, but it's in the future. So we don't usually think about so much the rewards in the future, because we think about them, but we don't value them because they're so far away. Or going to the gym, you don't value going to the gym because now it's a lot of pain to go to the gym and the rewards come much later. So it's almost like a negative to you to go to the gym today, because today it's just pain, and then you have to really wait for the reward later. Those are pretty much the main points. So overall, I like this book. I recommend it. It's really good to dig your teeth into this book. My criticism, it talks about kind of the same thing throughout, and this is just for books in general. Reminds me of why sometimes like audiobooks might be better, or why sometimes you need to speed read if you can. I'm trying to speed read the best I can, not skipping through anything, but a lot of books, they have really just one main idea, maybe two, usually just one, and then they have to make the book thicker because it looks better on the shelf in the bookstore to sell a book like this, or the publisher doesn't publish it because it's too short or something. So with this book I kind of felt like that, like before halfway through I was already getting what I wanted from the book. The rest of the book was just kind of like filling to make the book thicker, and that's almost the case for every book. There's very few books where it's like cover to cover, just pure new information, valuable knowledge all the time. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this. Put a like, thumbs up for the video if you like this, and subscribe for more book reviews like this.